When the man looked up, he spotted an unidentified baby animal hanging from a tree. After observing it for a while, he noticed faint signs of life. Without hesitation, he parked his vehicle beneath the tree, climbed onto the roof, and carefully rescued the tiny creature. No one knew whether it had been abandoned by its mother or had accidentally fallen from its nest. Fortunately, after a thorough examination, they found that its injuries were not serious. It was simply exhausted and terrified after being stranded for so long. The couple decided to take the little animal home. Deep down, they were worried that they might have rescued a rat, as its physical features and skin color closely resembled one. Despite their uncertainty, the wife gently fed it some milk. Since they had already brought it home, they were determined to care for it and help it grow. After eating, the tiny creature quickly fell asleep in the palm of her hand. Still traumatized by the ordeal, it often slept restlessly. Whenever it became anxious, the wife would softly comfort it, doing her best to provide the warmth and security of a mother. After several days of care, the animal's condition stabilized. As it grew, it began to look even more like a rat. The couple briefly considered releasing it into the backyard for the chickens, but its pitiful appearance made it impossible for them to do so. Curious to confirm their suspicions, the wife carefully introduced the little creature to their cat. She expected the cat to attack it immediately, but what happened next left her both surprised and amused. Since the cat had recently given birth, the wife placed the tiny animal among the kittens. To everyone's surprise, the mother cat accepted it without hesitation. She allowed the little creature to nurse alongside her own babies and showed no signs of aggression. Before long, the unusual newcomer became close friends with the kittens. Nourished by the mother cat's milk, it grew rapidly and soon reached the size of a human hand. The cat seemed to have fully adopted the animal as her own, often holding it close and gently grooming it with affectionate licks. Eventually, the little creature opened its eyes and got its first glimpse of the world. Looking back, the couple felt grateful they had never abandoned it. By now, it was becoming clear that the animal was actually an adorable young squirrel. The squirrel blended seamlessly into its feline family. It played with the kittens every day and even learned to use the litter box. At that stage, it probably had no idea that it was different from its adopted siblings. As time passed, the kittens became increasingly curious about their unique brother, often chasing him around the house. However, knowing that squirrels are wild animals by nature, the wife regularly took him outdoors to familiarize him with his natural environment. Her plan was to release him once he had developed the skills necessary to survive on his own. Still, she couldn't help feeling attached to the lovable little squirrel and often wondered whether she should keep him forever. Soon, the kittens had grown up, and the couple realized it was time to let the squirrel return to the wild. On the day of his release, the squirrel tightly held onto the woman's hand, refusing to let go. It seemed as though he was trying to guide them somewhere. The couple followed him across a grassy field. Suddenly, the squirrel darted up a tall tree. That's when they discovered the truth. The clever little animal had already built a nest nearby. Perhaps he had always known that one day he would have to leave. By making his home close to theirs, he could keep a safe distance from the cats while still returning whenever he wished to visit the family that had saved his life and repay their kindness in his own special way.